thing. Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell, but I punch you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hands, your joke of the show. Better keep those hands up, swing for their fence.
What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Frank Bruno, 6'3", 225 pounds. And he'll be taking on the juggernaut Joe Joyce. 6'6" inches tall, 210 pounds, and he loves to bang it out.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavier opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
True Brit, Frank Bruno, a unique and charismatic heavyweight fighting out of England. The juggernaut Joe Joyce, one of the hardest hitters in the division. Not many fighters hit harder than the juggernaut.
That is true confidence going with somebody so heavy.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from London, England, a European champion and a heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno. Fighting out of the blue corner, from London, England, and standing at 6 feet 6 inches, here is a British, Commonwealth, International, and European heavyweight champion, the juggernaut, Joe Joyce.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
The clouds have held the rain back. It's getting breezy. It's getting darker. The fans are getting desperate. They want to get involved in this fight. And now the action's about to begin.
Here we go for round one. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Oh, what a punch! Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Boom in the matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. They just got their bell rung. The perfect counter lands. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of him. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round. And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Good one. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you and push his own weight on him.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That's another scoring shot.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Nice punch. That's a scoring left hand. Missed him with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has... And there's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Lands with the right counter. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Bam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Still swinging with nothing left. Nice punch. Nice counter punch. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Great counter right hand there. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
On the right. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how... On to the fourth we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
left lands. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Good counter punching. Left counter scores. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete. Time for the fifth round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here. There's a counter shot. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Oh, that punch. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe-to-toe with them, and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set the shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't win.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He missed with that jab. Perfect punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Coming back to life now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does that... Here we go in the sixth round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Perfect counter shot. This fighter's not shown us much defense at all. Punch, counter punch. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Nice counter. These two are the perfect dance partners. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift. You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Shot with the left. counter shot lands. That left counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. And there's the bell for round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. They exchange punches. Right punch. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Not a lot of defense here at all. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That one lands. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about it. Round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Punch scores. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nice job landing that left counter punch. That punch landed. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Neither man really defending themselves. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Catch and shoot. That punch lands. Good left counter that lands. He threw the hook, didn't land. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He blocks that jab. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on.
Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Best rounds I've seen this year. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump on, and every time you see him, take a big, deep breath. Bang him down. Body.
It's round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That uppercut just missed. And a counter left. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot with the right hand. He caught it big time. What a shot that put him down. Will he make it back to his feet? So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.